Hi everyone, it's Any aka the Not Trader, back again with another video. I'm sorry I'm late with my pick of the week this week. Had some technical difficulties. Yeah, broke my HDMI cable, so I'm gonna get a new one. So right now I'm filming it from my laptop rather than my monitor, so the user interface might be a bit tight. So this week I'm gonna talk to you about my pick of the week. Now last week I picked Hertz, and that's doing really well. It's gone up well over about 200 points. And hopefully it will carry on going up. And just to show you that I've been right a lot of times with my pick of the weeks. So this week, let's get into my new pick of the week and let's see if we can make some more money this week with a trade that I've earmarked as the one to swing for this week. Okay, let's get right into it. So before we go into the new one, I just want to look at Hertz and see how it's been doing. So from last week, if you want to deep dive into last week's pick of the week, Hertz, you can watch my last video. I'll put a annotation in the video. So Hertz, we entered at 1547. It's currently at 1651. So that's just under 100 points. It's obviously come down a little bit, but I still think it's got more to go. It's broken that important line of 1670. A little bit of information that I didn't realize before, that the last couple of times, let me show you. So the last two times that Hertz hit 1670 and then spiked up was actually earning reports. So that kind of makes sense as to why it made a big spike. And it didn't do it now because the earning reports are going to be coming to play around February. So right now we're in a contentious position. Right now I still think it might go up a little bit more, but because it gave away a lot of profits today, I'm just gonna wait it out and see if it's gonna go up a little bit more. But I've already exited my position a little bit early, a couple of days ago, mainly because if you look at the 30-minute chart, yeah, there was a bearish triangle forming here. So last Wednesday I kind of lost my nerve and I saw it kind of consolidating up and down between 1670 and 1580, and I thought it was going to start changing direction. I thought this was going to be a double top and then start coming down. So I took my profits here. It was just over, I think I just made over £100. I can't remember how much I made actually. I'll check it later. But yeah, that was the reason why I exited. So even though I still think it might go up further, I'm gonna watch it with caution because it's sold off quite a lot today. But anyway, on to my pick of the week. This week, my pick of the week is ASOS. Now, why is ASOS my pick of the week? If you look at the daily charts, ASOS dropped a lot around mid-December. And why was that? Why did the price nearly half in mid-December? Well, actually, why did the price half in mid-December? Well, the price halved in mid-December because, well, ASOS had a profit warning around December because they were expected to make less profits than they initially forecasted, and that kind of sent the whole market into a frenzy. People overreacted and the stock price plummeted. But ASOS is still a really good company, so I think this was just market overreaction. People have quite a herd mentality when it comes to stocks sometimes, and if there's bad news, it can create really bad sentiment and cause a lot of people to dump their stocks, and that's kind of what happened here. Dropped from about £40 to about £20 in the space of a couple of days, which is kind of ridiculous. But here's an interesting fact for you. Look at this. This date is around the 21st to 30th, 31st of December. Look around these dates. This is when it was at its lowest point, about £20. Now look at this report. ASOS CEO and chairman buys £200,000 worth of shares after profit warning, 29th of December. So does this ASOS CEO know something that we don't? Because he bought shares on the 19th. This is when it was pretty much near its lowest point. So he must. I'm in the understanding that if he bought some shares here, I think he thinks it's bottomed out and it's hit its lowest point. So he's trying to buy it back at a really low price so that he can make even more money. So that's just something to take into consideration. Now that was the fundamental analysis. Normally I don't really go into fundamentals, but I just wanted to give a little bit of a storyline behind why this drop was, because normally I wouldn't trade something that's dropped to this far below. But given what I found out about why it dropped, and also the fact that the CEO has bought more shares on the around the 19th of December, this kind of lets me know that I feel like it's going to creep back up to its previous level. But I'm a technical analysis, so all these fundamentals are nice to know, but I want to see some chart patterns. So what did I do? Plotted some lines, and straight away I could see an ascending channel pattern forming. Hit this peak, came back down. So I entered at where did I enter at? I entered at 3,000 on the dot. Would you believe me? So I entered at 3,000, which is £30. Keep saying dollars, but it's a UK stock. So £30, in the hope that it's gonna rise up to about £40. If it gets to £40, that's £1,000 profit. And I've set the stop loss at £165. So that's a nearly 8 to 1 return on investment, which is pretty good. Now let's do a little deeper dive into the technical analysis. This is the 4-hour chart, and you can see this pattern here. Now let's get into the 15-minute chart. So straight away I plotted this line here. So there's a pattern forming even at the shorter level, 15-minute. So I show you this because an inexperienced trader, or maybe me a couple of years ago, would have got scared when I see it coming down. But really it's making higher highs. It keeps hitting this line and then coming up. So, and I expect it to carry on, maybe do this one more time and then shoot up to about £40. And it's done this before, because I can't zoom into this area here, but here it did the exact same thing. It came up, came down, came up, came down, and then eventually started rising continuously for a couple of days. So how do I know, how can I kind of predict where the price will get to £40? Let's take a ruler tool from here to here. So the ruler tool shows that in 9 days it went up about 1,000 pips. So I can extrapolate from that. And let's start from here. Let's start from here, for example. So maybe in the next 7 days, remember I'm recording this on Tuesday the 22nd. Another 6 days, I reckon. So next Monday, I can expect it to be about £40, get to about £40 in share price. So yeah. Also, another thing to take into consideration is this 180-day simple moving average. It's become a support now. It's cut underneath the price level and it's rising up. So that shows that the 180-day simple moving average kind of gives an indication of what direction the price is going to go in general. So the fact that it's gone underneath the price and started rising up shows that I feel like it's going to keep going up. So all these things are cooperating together to really give me confidence that the price is going to go up to £40. Keep saying dollars. All right. So with that being said, now to put it onto my stock watch list. So I made another video a while back about this stock watch list and how I made it and what it's for. If you want to watch this video, I'll put a annotation or note on the screen now, so that you can click on the video and watch the video explaining why I have a stock watch list and what it's for and how it helps me with my trading. So ASC. Oops. So what's the date today? I'm going to put, just for the interest of consistency, I'm going to put 20th, even though it's the 22nd. I made the trade on, I think I made the trade on Monday. So yeah, 20th. ASC ASOS buy 4-hour ascending channel pattern fundamental analysis says it's undervalued. So I don't normally actually use fundamental analysis for my trading, but if it helps to corroborate my views as to why I want to trade it, or it can help me to even be more confident in the trade I'm about to make. So it's nothing wrong with actually using fundamental analysis with a bit of technical, but fundamental analysis isn't the be all end all, especially when it comes to short-term swing trading, where you'll be holding a trade for maybe a couple of days or even a week or two. So I entered at 3,000, stop loss at 2834, and my limit is at 4,000. I got 85% confidence as well. So yeah, the risk to reward is 6, which is really good. Anything over about 1.5 is worthwhile in my eyes, and this one's been 6, so we're getting some pretty high ones recently. So I haven't really got any next steps. Just wait to take profit. Just see how it goes. Keep wait to take profit, and as the price keeps climbing higher, I'll just keep raising my stop loss until it's in the positive, so that I'm in a situation where whatever situation I'm in, it'll be profitable. Yeah. So that's my pick of the week. ASOS. Sorry for being a bit late. Next week I'll make sure that it's on Sunday. I've been getting a lot of abuse from Ashley Snow. Thanks, Ashley, for giving me a kick up the arse, so I'll make this video in time. Yeah, also, please like and subscribe. Normally you're supposed to do this at the beginning of this video, but you know, I'm still a newbie to this YouTube world. Like and subscribe, please, to my channel so we can grow the channel. I've also got a Twitter page and Instagram page. On my Twitter, I post my pick of the weeks and even all my other trades before I make my YouTube video. So it'll be really good to get a bigger following on Twitter. Remember, I post these things on my Twitter before I even post a video, because I have to edit it a lot of the time. So if you want to get an idea into what I'm trading and why before I make my YouTube videos, go onto my Twitter. Twitter's at the Knock Trader. Same with Instagram. Knock Trader out.